Check out this new one from FMS. FMS, pretty much my favourite small kind of RC cars. The details are amazing. Hard body, lighting system, 2-speed transmission. They pretty much got, like this one does have like portal axles, metal gear transmission, all that kind of cool stuff. Even the servo is metal geared, and they come in all different types of colours. Now this one, I don't know, what is this, a 1969 K5 Blazer? Comes in 3 different colours. I chose this bad boy, the old school looking brown and yellow. I love it, I think it looks sweet. Let's have a quick unboxing. Yeah, FMS are awesome. I have a few FMS models up there, the Jeep and the little bad boy down there. Gotta love them. I really appreciate that they come into the hobby and they've really kind of knocked the realism down, and they actually work really, really well. So this one in particular, ready to run, 2-speed, hard-bodied, which I really like the old school Tamiya's. Portal axles, that gives you much more ground clearance. Metal gears in both of that, and the steering servo, 4-link suspension, high-strength frame, rapid separation body. That means when you want to change your batteries with these little clips, everything pops up hunky-dory. And it does have optional parts as well, and I'll show you that. FMS send me that as well. So if you're interested in this, links are down below. But let's not waste too much time. Instruction manual. Read this because it is pretty in-depth. It shows you how to use like the lights, the 2-range transmission, all that kind of cool stuff. And it is written really well. Check out what we have here. Here we go. Look at that. How could you not love that? Look at the colour scheme. How cool does that look? Beautiful. It's awesome, isn't it? Like I said, it comes in 3 colours, black, red and white, and brown and yellow. I love the 2 tones or 3 tones. You've got the white up here. But the details are stunning, and like it does have a light kit. Check out that. Nice. Wheels, that look cool. And you look underneath, 4-link suspension, you got your little transfer case, your electric motor. Steering servo is up the front here, and it's actually mounted on the axle there as well. And if I flip it around here, you're able to see there's a portal axle, so that gives you an extra bit of ground clearance. Really cool. Like I said, really nice details. Like everything, hard body, you can't complain in my opinion. They look awesome. And what I like about hard body, they kind of scratch up like the real thing. And if you're painting one from scratch, you can put a primer and it scratches through the primer. It looks just like the real car, and I love it. So, good thing about it, I forgot to mention, the steering servo does have just a servo saver. So, when you're stuck on somewhere and you give it a little bit too much give, you can see that servo saver, the little spring, will save you ripping those metal gears out, which probably be a little bit hard to do, but they are metal, which is good. Now you see there's wires up here. It does have lights, front lights there as well. And on I mentioned before, the quick release body, got these 2 little clips. You're going to pull these together like that, and at the back, and the body should lift off just like that. There we go. So be careful not to yank it too crazy, but that's it. So that's how you get through everything. So if we put it down here and have a closer look, there is this is really cool. If you have a look up here, this is a tiny little receiver and ESC in one, and it's also the lighting system as well. So steering servo, on and off switch, all your electronics here. Your battery comes underneath here, this little strap. It's like that, it's like a rubber strap. Battery sits in here, and these are all the same. They're all 7.4 volt, 380 milliamp hour 2-cell lipos. Really cool. These all fit all the FMS ones, like the Jeeps and that German wagon thingamajiggy. Yeah, that's a new word, thingamajiggy. Here, small little micro servo. That's for your 2-speed transmission. Brushed motor. Imagine putting the brushes in here, Zach. Your wheel stands, and your little gearbox or transfer case. That's it. Like I said, the lighting system comes up here. 2 front lights. It looks great. And yeah. But what I like about these as well is, like, a lot of these things are actually hardware fixed, where that means it's using screws, not glue, and just pins. So yeah, that looks excellent. And while we're on that, I'm looking at that stuff here. In the box, it came with a roof rack, front bumper, which is awesome. A roll bar here, that's cool. Toolkit, your little, lost for words, your little USB charger, and some decals. If you want to change the license plates, you can do that. Really easy. And then we have the small, but very well equipped 2.4 gigahertz controller. What I like about it, you can use it in one hand for when you're crawling or filming. If you guys want to do that, you can do that. It's got all your switches here, your third channel here. I believe that's for the transmission, and all your other normal stuff you have here as well. But yeah, they also sent me some optionals. Now I'm not sure what the difference is between these bumpers, but this one in particular is really interesting because these are just spring loaded. The traditional ones are just friction spring suspension. This one actually is aluminium bodied, I believe, copper shocks, oil filled shocks. So I'll get that in another video if you like. Let me know what you think about that. I'll put all that together because that will take some time. They're tiny, but they will work. And then we have these other parts here. Now this looks very similar to this one here. They look identical, so I'm not too sure. Maybe they sent me some spares, which are excellent. Maybe it can fit on something else. Another bumper bar. This one here has another attachment, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so if you want to use them, you can. Now I'm not too sure if how they fit on here. I have to double check. If not, I like it stock as it is. I think it looks awesome. Now, if we quickly go through this manual, it gives you all the, you know, in-depth detail look about the actual electronics, the receiver, and the unit, or the 3-in-1 system, I believe, and everything, you know, how to use it. Now it does tell you about the optional parts on the box there, but not too sure in here. But it gives you a really good in-depth exploded view. So when if you do break something or you want to just tear apart, you can look into it. And there's the portal axles, and like I said, all the gears in there are metal, which is excellent for longevity. There we go. It's pretty cool. So I think, what's next, you ask? Let's plug that battery in and let's see how she looks. Plugged it all up, ready to go. Everything works as it should. Now on the controller here, push this button right here, bind button, see the lights gone and off. Pretty sweet. Let's leave those puppies on, and you can see low and high. Pretty cool. Let's take it outside, see how she goes. Let's have a look. Freshly cut grass. Let's have a look. So it's not going to be a speed demon. Oh, look at that suspension working. Yeah, get nice and low there. So that's on flat out, fast, low. There we go. Oh, look at that. Kick into gear. There we go. So it looks quite nice. Let's put it back down to low. Really fun little capable truck. Let's go over here. Oh, like nothing. This is what these are for. The portal axles are awesome. Leave it in low gear. That's got fantastic throttle. Now I'm just touching that. That's probably one of the best I've seen. I'm just nudging that throttle. That's fantastic, to be honest. And that's, you know, for scale, that's a fairly big rise here. I'm just going to go into it. Put one tyre up there first. There we go. Once I put the oil-filled shocks in there, I think that'll be so much more better. Obviously, it'll be much more realistic. Much more realistic. You won't get that bounce, obviously. That throttle control is amazing. Look at that. It just crawls so easy. It's like cruise control. Look at that. That's awesome. I'm blown away by that actually. Now let's take it up here. I'm really, that 4-link suspension is working a treat. And these portal axles, even though it might look minor, that difference here in height definitely does make a difference. Look at that throttle. Sorry. Well, this is what a crawler should be, and this is the whole point of it. You want slow, accurate, proportional control on that throttle. And it just does that. It might look boring on video, but that's incredible. That's really, really good. FMS should done a fantastic job of this. The actual car, but the body itself. Look at that. This looks awesome. And those lights, you know. This looks, yeah, I don't know. You have to see it in person to know what I'm talking about. Oh, look at this path. It's an old Hot Wheel cars under it. Might have been your old one, Zach. Look at that. So we've got the world's biggest shovel. But yeah, it just goes over with these. Even though these are, like I said, the traditional or normal spring system for the shocks, friction shocks, I think they're working great. Let's try this in high gear. So that's much quicker. That's just low throttle. I'm just trying to, that's as slow as it can go. You can see I'm struggling. Now I'm not going to change the throttle position, I'm going to put it in low. See the difference? I didn't change the throttle position there at all. Oh, a bit slippery on that shovel. Let me get right on the edge. There we go. Oh, look at that rear wheel. That flex though. Okay, look at that. Awesome. What do you guys reckon? Let me know what you guys think. I think it's a fantastic car. Now I'll put it on the deck. I'll show you the difference in speeds, and yeah, we might wrap it up. Out on the deck, perfect speed run for this little car. So like I said, that's what you're going to be getting there low. And you shouldn't really change the gear when you're using it, but let's do it. Oh, definitely a big difference. Now I'm going to come right to you, Zach. I'm going to show you guys. Check out that. So, Texas 83 TR. What's that? What does that stand for? Is that 83 year model? Not sure. Guys in the comments, let me know. Put it back down to low, which is awesome. No, I'm gonna launch it. Let's see how quick it goes. Does it? Oh yeah, there we go. It's got a bit of give. Look at that torque twist. Oh, and I do believe you can. That's what I forgot to mention. You can change the drag brake settings. As you can see, if I push it, it's fairly resistant, but I think you can change it as well. So that's pretty cool. Now if I watch this, if I do this, look at the torque twist. Ready? And I'll floor it. Come down low. Ready? Watch this torque twist. Front wheel. Buck and Bronco, look at that. That'd be good for the transmission. But that's my videos. That's the whole point of these. Oh, there we go. We've got a wheel stand. Let's try that again. That's the whole point of these videos. Now, how we do that? I want to get that again. That's fun. Reverse. You get that, Zach? Let's try that one more time. Nearly needs a wheelie bar. That's really good for the transmission, right? Let's try that again. There we go. Put it back up there. Oh, There we go. What do we do? Ah, the battery strap. I forgot to put the battery strap on. That's all right. Quick, this is how we do it in the field. These little quick body clips. Push this in. A bit hard with my fingers. Push this in like that. There we go. Push this in like that. And there we go. So that wasn't nothing to do with the car. It was my fault. I didn't put that little rubber strap that goes around here, there, and there. That's all. That's it. It's in the garage, so I'm not going to put it back on. But how's that motor running? No. Lukewarm at best to the touch. I do like this body system. Super easy. Clip it in. Here it clip. Push the wires out of the way, and you are good as gold. Like I bought one. An Aussie slang. You guys in the States might catch on to it, but there we go. Ready to go. Alright. What do you guys reckon? Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, links are down below if you want to go check it out. Steve here from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. Zach behind the camera. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Enjoy life, enjoy RCing, and yeah, don't take life too seriously.